that time of year again when parents start to sweat about what to do with the kids for summer. Depending on your child's age, your work schedule, and the funds available, it can be quite a challenge to find something that's reasonable and fun. Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine editor Angela Ardolino is here to help you, and she's going to give you all the advice that you need to get this job done and done the right way. First stop, though, your website. It's basically one-stop shopping. tvparenting.com. You've got everything there. I checked it out just a little while ago.
Thanks. We try to really look at all the unique camps that are out here in Tampa Bay. There is everything. Kids can make rockets, to photography, to musical theater. There really is so much that they can do. There's camps when they can invent things. There's just so much for them to do, and I love the summertime because it's a perfect opportunity to really nurture a child's talent or interest, and maybe even change them a little bit or find a career path. I know a lot of kids, as you know, I have a summer camp in Miami, a theater camp, and a lot of kids came there that were shy and left not shy, or actually found a career or even build self-confidence. So there's so many different programs. For a kid to just stay home, it really is a waste of time.
It is, and they don't have to.
And they don't have to. There's so many. It's so much more fun than school because it's really hands-on, whatever they're doing, and it may be something that they're interested in. And I know with my own kids, the first thing I did is said, what are you interested in? You know, like I've said before, one of them is doing cartwheels across the living room. You say, well, are you interested in gymnastics? Would you like to take gymnastics? I can do that. So doing things like that, that's a great physical activity. It keeps them physical during the thing. They learn so much more about their bodies and how to take care of themselves. So there really is no going wrong in any program. But finding a good program that has good staff, good counselors, a good subject matter is a little bit more difficult. And it's pretty simple. You just need to call them and talk to them.
The parents have to do their homework. They can't just rely on the website or information. They just have to pick up the phone, ask about background checks and things like that on their own.
Even with the magazine. And when we do a little bit of research before we put someone in the magazine to make sure that they're a legit good camp. But you need to know whether it's a good fit. No one knows your child better than you do. So you really need to talk to them. Make sure that the ratio from counselors to children is 12-to-1, meaning every 12 children, there's at least one adult that's supervising and working with them. A lot of camps will hire high school students or teenagers to become counselors. They're great, and they're great with kids, but there always needs to be one supervised adult. You need to make sure someone knows CPR and first aid on camp, that they know what to do during emergencies, and actually visit the camp. Go to the camp and look at the facilities and meet the teachers. That's so important to do it. And some camps are accredited by a national accreditation, but some aren't, but doesn't mean they're not good. And word of mouth. If you know somebody that's gone to them, or even say, if you don't know anybody, is there someone that you can put me in touch to? I'd love to speak to a mom about her experience.
Referrals are very important.
Very important. And one of the other things that's so important is if you have siblings, you have 2 children, they're not necessarily going to enjoy the same camp. So a lot of parents will put both kids into one camp. One will love it, one won't. So just really look at what your kids are interested in and find something that'll make them do even more. And they'll probably do something a little different every single year because they're learning something different. Summer's the perfect time to take on a new skill.
Yeah, you want to keep them too in that whole mode of doing something, getting up and getting out and doing something instead of just vegging out for the summer.
The summer slide. We don't want them to get lazy and just kind of go on brain freeze.
The prices vary too for all of these camps. There's something for just about everybody as well.
There is, and there really is general camps that have a little bit of everything that are less than like $90 a month. I know YMCA has a lot of general camps and they go do so many things. So the price difference, makes a big difference. But when you pay a little bit more, you may get a little bit more. They may get equipment. They may go to more field trips. So really take all that into consideration.
Fantastic advice. Thank you, Angela. Next week, she's going to come back and she'll talk specifically about adventure camps.
Sports and adventure camps.
That's going to be fun. If you missed any of these points or you want to share the information with another parent, just go to abcactionnews.com. You can also find summer camps again listed on Angela's website, tvparenting.com. And while you're there, sign up for a subscription to Tampa Bay Parenting Magazine.